everyone. Welcome back to Culture Central.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back, and happy Women's History Month.
In this episode, we'll be highlighting women from around campus and within our crew.
Yep, so that's right. So shout out to Rem for opening up the show with Russian Roulette. If you're not familiar with her, you can find her music and her newest album, Rem's World, on all streaming platforms now.
Yeah, she did an amazing job. In this episode, you'll see a discussion with athletes from Penn State's women's teams and finish the lyrics segment featuring our new playlist for the baddies.
We also have a basketball game and a segment highlighting the women in Culture Central.
But before we get to that, Eric, what's the word?
You already know, spring break. We just got back. How you feeling?
I feel really good. Where did you go for spring break?
So I was here for the first couple of days, and then my dad took us to Miami. We had a little Miami trip.
Period.
Saw my cousins, saw my family. It was a good time. But, you know, we really went for the World Baseball Classic. So,
And how was that?
All my Dominicans out there. It's a sad day for us. The first day we lost, upsetting. But, you know, we came back. I left on a strong note. We won. It was lit, that whole building. I know 6ix9ine made the news recently because he was there and he had too much of a good time.
Yeah.
So it was a great time. I really enjoyed myself. I got to see family. And I also went to the A-Boogie concert.
Yes.
So that was lit in New York. You already know, everybody came
gosh.
out, Dirk, J.I.
How was it when he did Jungle?
Yeah, it was lit. The crowd was going crazy.
Yeah.
It was his last day of the tour in New York, so it was a really good time. I had a great time. Went with Tiana, another, you know, member of the show. So.
Yes. Oh, that's so lit.
Yeah.
I wish I was there to see Jungle.
Yo, but you were living your best life though, because you was gone. Where were you at?
I went to St. Martin.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. I actually got to meet Coffee.
Yeah.
Yes.
How was that?
She had a concert at the St. Martin Regatta, which was basically their boat race, and she had a concert there. Then she stayed at our hotel. So I was going to the pool, and then I see Coffee. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's Coffee. But she invited us to hang out with her for the rest of the day, so that was cool.
Period, okay.
Yes, yes. And then we also visited St. Bart's. They let me drive the boat for like 2 minutes to St. Bart's.
That's dope. See, I'm at A-Boogie, but he invited me to backstage to do all that stuff. That was a good time.
But in other news,
Yeah.
Oscars. You want to talk about it?
Oscars. We've been talking about the Oscars for a while now, and it finally happened, a close to award season. All I want to say is everything, everywhere, all at once, baby. Yo, slow clap, because amazing. We made history over and over and over for minorities everywhere. It was a great show. How you feeling?
I'm very proud of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, because this is a big win for not just, you know, the Asian community, but communities of color.
Yeah.
So I know Michelle Yeoh, she's the first Asian woman and the second woman of color to win Best Actress in the 95-year history of the Oscars.
Almost 100 years, not one Latina, the first Asian, and I thought it was dope that the first black woman, Halle Berry, gave her her award, so that was pretty cool.
That was amazing.
Full circle moment, only took like 20-something years, my whole life. But, you know, we finally got to see it again.
Yeah.
And Hugh Kwan, who took home Best Supporting Actor, swept the entire season, super proud to see that.
It was a great moment for him, too, because he's had a 40-year career in acting. He was a child actor in Indiana Jones, and like he finally came back for the first time and got his big award.
Yeah, he came back and he was awarded. Steven Spielberg was there as well, so he directed Indiana Jones. And then Harrison Ford, he was in the movie and gave the Best Picture award to them. So it was a full circle moment for everybody who was there.
Yeah, and Daniel Kwan, he made history too.
Daniels.
He won 3 awards: Best Director, Best Picture, and Best Original Screenplay winner in the same night.
Yeah. They swept.
That's a big deal.
So if y'all don't understand, like, they made history by, like, the most above the line categories. Even Jamie Lee Curtis won, which everybody was tight about.
Everybody knows. Angela Bassett
did the thing.
Yes, especially in Black Panther.
Yeah.
But I know they still did have a win, though, with Ruth Carter.
Yes. I know you're really excited about this.
Yes, she won Best Costume Design. She was the first African-American woman to win it last year. I mean, no, when the first movie dropped.
Yeah.
And then now she won it again. And it's just an amazing moment for Black Panther, for Black women, for people of color.
Because the fashion is dope. The fashion is amazing in Black Panther. And in the fashion world, there's a lot of things going on right now.
Yes.
I saw that Law say he's retiring.
Yeah.
How you feel?
I mean, I'm just happy that he said he'll still be styling Zendaya. So that's great.
But wasn't it because of the beef with Zendaya that she didn't give her the seat or something?
Well, it had nothing to do with Zendaya.
Oh, okay.
It was because the Louis Vuitton fashion show in Paris, I believe, they didn't assign him a seat. So, you know, he went following Zendaya.
Gonna quit his whole job because of it?
I mean, he said he wanted to retire, but they did catch him modeling in Miami.
Oh, okay. The model.
And I know that Ari Lennox, she's basically auditioning for the role of the Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, she took to Instagram. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, make it your own thing. She said, I want the role. I know people get inspired. They've seen the Little Mermaid trailers everywhere now. Everybody's like, I want to be a princess. But Princess Tiana is iconic to us in our community. So I think she's cool. Not my pick, necessarily. And that's no shade to her. But I just feel like there's so many people, like Coco Jones, I think would body that role. I think she'll do a great job. Chloe.
They even said Keke Palmer.
Ooh,
Keke Palmer's in everything. I can see
y'all know we the biggest Keke supporters out here, so I'm here for it.
And I mean, Keke, call us, right?
Call us.
QTV.
We still waiting. Check out episode 1 if you're confused.
Honestly.
But yeah, so movies are taking off. People want to be all up in this. The Black excellence is great. Creed 3 came out.
Yes.
Y'all, I was so hyped. If you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But the music was dope in the movie. Kehlani made a little something.
And I know this is the first time he directed too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how was it?
The first, so I'm in the film class, so I'd be studying. So I was analyzing everything he was doing and stuff. He was a great job for your first ever film. I think it's a classic. Didn't he break a record and was like, I think it was like $100 billion or something like that?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Only one of joined a few other directors to ever do that. So
wow.
Yeah, dope. I could be wrong. Double check.
And I know, getting into more music, Nicki Minaj, she released her very first soca song.
I know you was hyped.
Yes, so it's a song featuring Mash Montano and Destra Garcia, and it's amazing. Shake the Place. She was actually there for Trinidad and Tobago's Carnival.
Yes.
So that was very exciting. And if you haven't checked out our segment on that too, make sure you visit the YouTube channel to see Kayla Wells.
Do it. In other rap news, Ice Spice.
Yes.
The princess of rap?
That's what Nicki Minaj said.
That's what she said.
Can you see it?
I'm here for it. I'm here for the whole thing. I'm ready to see Ice Spice take over the world. Like, between the boys a liar, and I know all the dudes be jamming too, so don't even front. Because her little Bronx shawty over here, she be doing her thing.
Yeah.
She's unique. How you feel?
I mean, I can see it. I think she's been blowing up really fast. I feel like everyone loves Ice Spice. I know right now she has a new partnership with Ivy Park and Coach.
That's dope.
And I know, like, in the December episode, we just talked about her partnership with Nike.
Yeah, we were just talking about the beginning of her career, the beginning of all this, and to see that she's like the main girl at this point is crazy. It's dope to see. So
she even did an interview with Ebro saying that, you know, Nicki Minaj is one of her like main influences, and then Ebro said too, like, regarding Nicki Minaj, I would guess as you get older or age, if I see someone who's getting in the ring and if you want my place, come take it.
Ooh.
That's what he said regarding Nicki Minaj.
Look.
Do you think Ice Spice is taking Nicki Minaj's place?
No.
Ooh.
Not at all.
Said that expeditiously.
No, look, I already told you guys in that episode that we discussed her, and she's Dominican. I'm gonna rock with her no matter what. But you think she gonna beat Nicki in a rap battle or anything like that for that crown? You're mistaken. I'm so sorry.
All right, I guess that's why she's the princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she gonna keep it like that. Another queen of rap that people be bringing up, the title's heavy.
Yeah.
Cardi. She getting backlash.
Yeah.
For her McDonald's commercial.
Yeah, the meal that she had with McDonald's, her and Offset had this on Valentine's Day, and McDonald's claimed that the collaboration damages their brand.
But yeah, like you said, I know we talked about this before, but like you said, you're gonna hire them, you're gonna pay them, you're gonna shoot everything, and then you're gonna make the decision to be like, not smart.
Exactly. Immediately after everything came out, then they decided it damages their brand. They even said music partnerships associated with content that includes offensive language and lyrics are forbidden. But they knew that when they hired them for the job.
And it was a great commercial.
I know,
it was a great commercial. I think they were perfect for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think the glamorous to ghetto and the ghetto to glam, I love it. The transitions, because it's for everybody and it's for all classes, and it's McDonald's. At the end of the day, if you think this is damaging your brand, check Wallstar. They got worse.
I mean, exactly. Like, there's a bunch of videos of McDonald's employees, you know, fighting.
Yeah, this is not damage the brand. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sweetie didn't damage the brand. Why are they damaging the brand?
Exactly. But as we continue talking about music, I know that there was a tweet that came out that said Afrobeats is the death of hip-hop. What do you think about that?
I don't agree. I don't even know how that's like even a statement. Like, what is Afrobeats taking away from hip hop? It's all the same, like it all comes from the same country. It's all black. It all comes from Africa. It's all the same beats and different things like that. So it's like at the end of the day, it's a growth and it's a journey. But
Yeah.
you're not taking nothing away from rap. Rap is here to stay. Hip hop is here.
I feel like there's always like different genres that come and go. Not come and go, like are popularized over time and then, you know, kind of fade away.
It's a moment for sure.
Yeah.
It's a moment for Afrobeats for sure. It's a moment for Spanish music too. It's a moment for reggaeton and all that stuff. But who's gonna take over? What's gonna be the next?
I don't know.
I mean, it's also a moment for Jersey Club and Philly. But you know, we having our moments too.
So, but I know like early 2000s we had a lot of dancehall. Then it went to reggaeton. Then, you know, Afrobeats, and like it keeps going back and forth. What do you think is the next big genre?
R&B coming back, baby. Get ready. R&B coming back.
Diddy said R&B was dead, though.
And he was wrong. Sorry. We have too many new artists, so many dope entertainers coming up. The music is so good. If you haven't, check out our playlist. We've had many playlists where we dove in and kind of gave you some new artists to look into. So
New year, new artist.
New year, new artists. Hella R&B people in there. Get put onto game because it's the next thing. What you think?
Honestly, after Nicki Minaj released the Soca song, I just want Soca to have its moment mainstream.
Okay, I'm here for that.
I would love to see it.
That'd be fun.